Welcome to Parenting Skills. My name is Miss Baldwin, and I am your online instructor with Broward Virtual School. In this welcome video, we are going to go over all of the important information that you need to know in order to successfully start your online course. Please make sure you have your scavenger hunt either printed out or opened up on your computer so you can fill in the blanks on that worksheet. When you are all done with the scavenger hunt, please take a picture of it or screenshot and text it to me at 754-307-4673. This will let me know that you are indeed ready to schedule your welcome call and get started in your class. If you have any questions during the scavenger hunt, please call me or text me, and I will be more than happy to help. So let's get started. You are taking parenting skills online through Broward Virtual School. You access your class by going to www.flvs.net. You will need your username and password to log in. So if you do not have this, please either reset your username or password or send me a text message to let me know that you need help accessing it, and I will send it to you. Once you log in, you will see a screen called the Student Dashboard. The screen will show you the class that you are signed up for. When you go to the spot that says Parenting Skills and hover your mouse over the box that says Teacher, my name will show up, and it's Miss Baldwin. And my phone number will be there as well, and that again is 754-307-4673. To enter the course, you click on the box that says Course. And that is going to take you into the screen that you're looking at right now. Please know that when you do call me, you must leave me a voicemail message, because if not, I may not know that you're calling, and I certainly don't want to miss your call. You only have to call me once and leave me one message, and I will call you back within 24 hours, Monday through Friday. I do not work on the weekends. When you call, if I don't answer, it could be because you're either calling outside of my office hours, or because I may be on the phone with another student or parent, or greeting some of your awesome work, or possibly even in a meeting. You can always call or text me or email me and let me know that you need my help. Other important information available on that screen, on that student dashboard, is going to include course details, your current grade, and the amount of weeks that you have been active in my class. Your amount of weeks active is important to know because you need to follow your pace chart, which lists the assignments due based on the week that you're in. So please always make sure that you go back and look at that to make sure that you know what week you're in and what assignments you were going to be needing to do for that particular week in your pace chart. Once you enter the course, you're going to see the screen that's in front of you. And this is called the announcement page. And it has my picture and my contact information. The black bar at the top of the screen is called the toolbar. That's the toolbar, and it's up here, this black toolbar. When you click on the icon with the lines, like on a piece of paper, you are going to come to the screen called the main menu. On it, you will see all of the important links or tabs for your class, such as the Lessons tab, which will take you to your lessons or your online textbook. The Email tab, which is where you will go ahead and send me emails and check your emails as well. And the Announcements tab, which will take you back to this announcement page. So if you click on Lessons, it's going to take you to the screen that has all of your lessons. If you click on Assessments, this is where you are going to submit your assessments. So as you see here, if it says assignment, 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 these are going to be written assignments that you will need to submit. They're going to be questions, which is what we'll go over in a few minutes. Anytime you see exam, that is either a quiz or a midterm or final exam. And as you can see, each of the 8 modules will be laid out in a very similar fashion. You will have review and critical thinking questions, discussion questions, and lab questions, and then a short quiz. Critical thinking, discussion, lab, and a short quiz. And it goes all the way through module 8. And this again is called your assessments tab. If we go back to that main menu, you're also going to see what's called the gradebook. If you click on the gradebook tab, this is going to show you your actual grade for the assignment that you submit. So we just went over review and critical thinking, discussion questions, lab questions, and your short quiz. On this gradebook tab, you can see your student score, your student percentage, points possible, and how many you earned, as well as the date that you submitted it. And every single one of your assignments will be listed here. At the very top, it's going to show you your total current grade. Now, my total current grade is 0 because I am in the teacher shell and I don't have any assignments submitted. But you will, and it will show up here. And it will show you out of 36 assignments, how many you have submitted, what percentage. And this again is called the gradebook tab. Very important tab to locate. In this gradebook tab, you will also resubmit any assignments for more credit. So any resubmissions go through that gradebook tab. You will also notice throughout the course, my name is going to be in blue under instructor. Something really cool happens when you click on my name. Wait for it. It opens up into an email to me. So anytime you want to email me, all you've got to do is click on my name in blue. And it will go to me. Here is my email address under 2. It says Master 2988 E. Baldwin, that's me. And then you'll just go ahead and type in your subject. And then you'll type your message. And then you click send. And that way your email will come directly into my email. Pretty cool, right? Now let's go back to that main menu. We went over your lessons tab, your assessments tab, and your gradebook tab. And of course you have your email tab, which is where you can check and send emails through that as well. And then we go back to announcements. There are other things here that you can look at. I promise you, you're not going to break anything or mess anything up. So if you ever have any questions about anything, just give me a holler. I can always go in and fix everything. I'm like an online magician, so don't worry. Feel free to explore your course without worrying about ruining anything. Let's go back to that lessons tab because that's where your lessons and your online textbook are going to be housed. So here we are back on the lessons tab, and we're going to click on lessons, and we're going to click on module 1. Now remember, there are 8 modules. So module 1 is called the World of Parenting. You will need to read your short lesson, and they are almost always just 1 page. So 1.01, what is parenting? Here you're going to learn what parenting is. And it gives you some things to think about. If you click on this icon over here, browse the entire course, it will pop up with all of the modules, and then all of the lessons, and then the sections and the pages. And you can always feel free to go back, okay, module 1, I'm going to go look at, what is 1.08 review and critical thinking? And that's going to open up into your assignment. So here is your subsection, and here's the page. So we click on that, and bam, we have text questions. Every module is laid out the same. You are always going to have text questions to answer, which must be answered in at least 2 to 3 complete sentences. Please make sure you use complete sentences, proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. Make sure They are at least 2 to 3 complete sentences. After your text questions, which this gets submitted through that assessments tab, you will then go ahead and come across discussion questions. These discussion questions are a little bit longer because there are fewer of them. So you want to make sure that these discussion questions get answered in 3 to 5 complete sentences, and the directions say that. Answers should be in paragraph form, 3 to 5 sentences, once again, complete sentences, proper punctuation, spelling, and grammar. And here we have 2 of those discussion questions that you will submit through the assessments tab. Next set of questions we're going to encounter in parenting skills. We have your lab questions. And we can zoom on over here. These lab questions are roughly about 10 in total, and they cover information that you will learn either by watching a little video or reading the written transcript for that video. And then you answer these questions in 2 to 3 complete sentences. It's very important that you read your feedback in that gradebook tab for your lab questions assignment. I will also be emailing you your feedback to let you know how you did, if there's anything that you need to correct, and what your password is for the quiz. Because once you're done with your lab questions, you're going to come across your quiz review, which is usually a fun little interactive review to get you prepared for your quiz, which guess what? And that will get completed through that assessments tab that we just went over. All your quizzes will have a password, so please make sure you check your email and you check your feedback for those lab questions because your password is going to be in there. Now remember, if at any point you forget any of this information, you can always go back and rewatch this video, look at your answers to your scavenger hunt, or you can just call me or text me and I'll help you. So now that we have covered where to locate your lessons and your assignments, how to submit everything, now we are going to take a look at some important information regarding academic integrity and completing assignments. In parenting skills, there are 8 modules. You start with module 1 and complete all of your assignments in order. Each module is designed the same way, just like we went over. There are several lessons that you're going to read first, then you answer and submit the written questions as we just went over. All of your work must be submitted through the assessments tab. I cannot grade work through email. It has to be part of your permanent record, and it has to go through turnitin.com, which is the website Florida Virtual School uses to scrub your work against all of the work ever submitted by anyone else everywhere in the world to make sure that you are submitting your own work. So please make sure that all of the information you write is in your own words. You cannot copy and paste information off the internet or from another student's work. You cannot email your work to your teacher, so please make sure that you submit through the assessments tab. We went over at the end of each module, there is a quiz review and then a short quiz. The password for this quiz, once again, will be in the grading feedback that I provide for you when I grade your lab questions for that module. And you can access that through your email after you submit those questions or through the gradebook tab and looking up the feedback. In addition, the feedback will tell you how you did on that assignment and if you earned full or partial credit and why. If you need to make any corrections to your assignments, you can do so and resubmit your work through the gradebook tab. So all resubmissions must go through the gradebook tab. Please make sure that you complete all of your assignments in order. The system will give you a 0 for assignments that you skip, so please make sure that you don't skip any assignments. When you are finished with modules 4 and 8, there is a discussion-based assessment or DBA. Please text me and let me know that you are ready for your DBA so that we can schedule it. You cannot skip a DBA and move on to the next assignment. Doing so, you will receive a 0 and run the risk of being removed from the course. So please don't do that. When completing a discussion-based assessment, you and I will have a brief conversation about what you learned in the course so far. To help you prepare for your DBAs, there are DBA study guides located on the announcement page. You definitely want to locate this document before you begin the modules so you can make sure that you are learning all of the important information in the course. These DBA study guides will also have the 4-3-2-1 chart and the 5 post-DBA reflection questions. After you complete the module and speak with me to complete the DBA, you have to submit your answers to the 5 post-DBA reflection questions in the link for the DBA. Since it is a 4-3-2-1 chart, you have to rate yourself either a 4, 3, 2, or a 1. At the conclusion of your DBA for Module 4, I will give you the password for the midterm exam. At the conclusion of your DBA for Module 8, I will give you the password for the final exam. These exams are not timed, so you need to take your time so you can do your very best. The first 21 days of your class, if you're taking it during the school year, or 14 days of the class if you're taking it during the summer semester, is called your grace period. During this time, you are essentially trying out my class to see if you are able to complete the assignments and understand the material. During this time, you must make sure that you are submitting the required work in your class each week and that you have a passing grade. At the end of your grace period, you must be on pace and passing my class, or you will be withdrawn so that you can take it at a later time. So please make sure you're staying on pace, always, 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 especially during your grace period. At least once a month, your parents and I must have contact. This contact is called the monthly call and can be completed by email, phone, or text. And at least once a month, you and I will have a conversation, and this must be completed over the phone. It's just going to be a short conversation where we catch up on how things are going for you and the course, and if there's any questions that I can answer for you, I will do so then. Please know that I want to make sure that your parents know exactly how well you are doing so that we can celebrate your success in my course. And that monthly call is exactly how we accomplish that. As a reminder, please make sure that all of your work is in your original words. FLVS uses a program called turnitin.com, and I mentioned it earlier, that scrubs your work with all the work submitted by anyone in the world. And when I get that report back, I get a percentage along with your assignment when I grade it. If this percentage indicates that your work is not your original words, Florida Virtual School will initiate an academic integrity investigation. During this investigation, you'll be contacted, as will your parent or guardian, to discuss the investigation, where the assignment you submitted came from, and the impact the results will have on your score for this assignment. In addition, your name will be included in a database at FLVS where any subsequent acts of plagiarism will be recorded and will affect your scores on the assignment, your grade in my class, and your ability to continue to take online classes. So please never, ever, ever, ever submit somebody else's assignment or anything off the internet. Everything must be in your original words always. Now that you're ready to start your class, you need to know what assignments are due each week. You're going to find this information on your pace chart. And I am going to email you your pace chart once you start the course. So once I do, you will need to take a picture or a screenshot and text it back to me. So I'm going to email you the pace chart, and you are going to take a picture or a screenshot and text it back to me and say, hey, Miss Baldwin, how are you? I got my pace chart. Thanks so much. And that's it. That way I know that you received my email and that you have your pace chart and know exactly what assignments are due and when they are due. So please make sure you send that back to me. As an online student, I want to make sure that you are learning in my class each week and that you are understanding the material. If you are not submitting your work each week, you are showing me that you either need help or that you are finding online learning difficult. And therefore, I'll have to have a conversation with you, your parents, and your guidance counselor at your brick and mortar school to discuss your progress in the course. If you ever have any questions about any assignments or if you need my help, please let your teacher know. I am always here to help you. Next, you need to text me your completed scavenger hunt and let me know that you are ready for your welcome call. I will text you back and we will set up a good time for us to have a brief chat about any questions that you may have or any questions about getting into the course that I can help you with. So please, please, please make sure you text me your completed scavenger hunt. And my number again is 754-307-4673. Thank you so much for watching, and I can't wait to speak with you soon and get you started in parenting skills.